Alright guys, here we are. It's another segment where we are going to give you updates about an Italian ambassador who have been killed in Congo. But first, if this is the first time of coming across to this platform, please try to subscribe so that you can be getting my updates anytime I upload my video. You will be the first person to be notified and know what this video is all about. Alright, so we are going to go based on articles so that you guys can see how all these things happen, and at the end of the day I'll try to give my own explanation or debation, you understand. Alright, he said Italian ambassador killed in Congo, attack says Italy's foreign ministry. Now let's go to the major article. Rome, Italy, CNN. The ambassador to the Democratic Republic of Congo has been killed in Goma. Goma is the name of the city where the incident happened. Alright, he said here, the Italian Foreign Ministry had told CNN, Luca Attanasio dead alongside an Italian soldier after their car was attacked as they traveled in a UN convoy in the eastern part of the country. Now let's go a little bit forward. Alright, he said here, it is with deep sorrow that the Farnesina confirmed the death today in Goma of the ambassador of Italy to the Democratic Republic of Congo, Luca Attanasio. You understand? Alright, he said here, and of a soldier from the Carabinieri, the ministry said in a statement. Alright, he said here, Italy Prime Minister Mario Draghi has put out a statement expressing his condolence to the family of the Italian ambassador and the soldier named as Vittoria Lucavacci. You understand? So guys, there are many articles with this story. So guys, what I just want you guys to know is that this thing really happened in the Congo, in a city where it's named Goma. You understand? So they murdered this man, or this man was being killed. In fact, I don't even know how to explain this issue because it's very painful for an ambassador who is kind of like representing his country to be killed in Africa, for that matter. So guys, it's not easy for you to kind of like be an ambassador in another country, and at the end of the day, you are unable to return your country peacefully. This is something that most of these European countries, they put into consideration. At the end of the day, they will be saying that Africans are not good, that these people are pericoloso. But normally, not all Africans are not good, because even Italian, everywhere in the world, you can find good people, and as well, you can still find bad people. So that is what just happened when this man was dead alongside with a Carabinieri man. So guys, it's not easy. It's never easy at all, because it's a bad news. Very, very sad. These days, I don't know what is going on. The devil is walking through and flow, causing commotion in different places. If you see what still happened in France, whereby a migrant was kind of like went as far to murder a director of a camp. So guys, that is to let you know that the world is not get good again. Everywhere don't scatter. So that is it. So without wasting time, let's go straight to another news and see how it look like. Alright guys, this particular update is to give you guys, or to inform you guys about 102 immigrants who arrived, and then 2 pregnant women was among these people who arrived, and then as God may have it, they were able to rescue these people peacefully without having any crash. Now let's see the article and see how it happened. Alright, he said here, 102 migrants, including 2 pregnant women and 7-month-old baby, were disembarked from the Alta Mare rescue ship at the Sicily port of Augusta on Monday. Full stop. Alright, he said here, they had all been rescued on Friday in the Mediterranean Sea. Alright, let's go a little bit forward and try to summarize this video. So guys, that is the update there for you guys to know that this rescue ship, they still try to rescue about 102 immigrants, and then 2 pregnant women, and then 7-old baby in this particular ship that was being rescued. Nobody lost their life, unlike the one that they tried to rescue about 50%. At the end of the day, they find out that 5% was missing in that particular operation. But in this one of the 102 immigrants, they rescue all of them successfully without having any crash. This is how it's supposed to be, but sometimes it's not always easy. People must miss. That is why you see tragedy everywhere. So without wasting time, let's go straight to another article and see how it looks like. Alright guys, this update is unexpected article that just joined this particular news, because most of you are asking me this question on my Instagram, even my WhatsApp. This question have been there. what is the difference between Cassazione and Asilo Ritirata? And then most people are even asking me, what is the meaning of Cassazione? Up till now, most guys don't really know the meaning of Cassazione. Guys, you have to sometimes pick up your phone, try to study, or try to kind of like have time to read so that you guys can still be kind of like knowing how all these things function. Now, let me give the explanation of Cassazione and the difference between Cassazione and that of Asilo Ritirata, because this question, about more than 70 person asked this question, and then I cannot reply anybody one by one. That is why I decided to join this particular topic on this video. Now, when we talk about Cassazione, what Cassazione is all about. For example, you came here in Italy, and at the first place you apply for your asylum at the Territorial Commission, and then you went for your commission. They gave their enemy negative, that's not with the immigrant. Then at the end of the day, you try to kind of like go and make appeal. When you go to make appeal with a lawyer in tribunal, then this tribunal will now kind of like book your case. After everything, they will fix an audience which state that on that particular date, you have to go with your lawyer to kind of like defend your case on tribunal. Then after the tribunal kind of like cross-check, do everything, they still find out there's no good reason to give out documents to that particular person. Then they reject the case again, giving that person still negative. In most cases, you still have another chance to go and appoint or kind of like make a recurso again. Now, when you make this recurso again, and it happens to be the same thing, they still give their self negative that's not with the immigrant, then that is when you have to go and face Cassazione. At this stage, it's like you are not longer on the database, because you go for the first commission negative, you went to appeal negative, and you go to the second one to the appeal again negative, because now most times you don't have the time to go, don't have the chance to go and make the third appeal. You understand? So now at this point, the judge will now send you to Cassazione. When they talk about this Cassazione, that is Supreme Court in Roma. The meaning of Cassazione now be Supreme Court, more for no. Those of Nabila, I say the name they confuse in Italian. Cassazione, now be Supreme Court. Supreme Court went there for Roma. You understand? Now, this Cassazione, now when you go to that place, they have to charge you, some lawyer charge €1,000 to book a case on Cassazione. But one thing you have to understand at this point is that this is a place where you have to make your choice, either to do the Cassazione or to do the one of the Asilo Ritirata. If you have to do the Asilo Ritirata, that is to state that you want to restart the case again, to give it to a lawyer. The lawyer will go to another questura and then ask for you to kind of like restart your case again. That is the meaning of that Asilo Ritirata. Then in other way around, or you go and make your Cassazione. So guys, listen attentively, because most of you are asking this question too much on my Instagram, Cassazione and Asilo Ritirata. So after the third negative that the judge have kind of like assigned you to go and make Cassazione, it will be your choice, the one you want to make. If you choose to go for the Asilo Ritirata, then the lawyer will now book the case, and then you will restart everything again. Then they will call you for a commission again. Then now, see the difference between Asilo Ritirata and then this Cassazione. First, on the Asilo Ritirata, after the lawyer have booked the case, you have the right to get the permesso di soggiorno of 6 months, and then they will call you for commission at the Territorial Commission as well. And in that same place, after maybe, for example, they still give their enemy a negative decision, that person have the right to go and appeal again to the tribunal. You understand? After that Asilo Ritirata. So now that is that for the Asilo Ritirata. Now facing the one of Cassazione, if you make Cassazione, at the end of the day, in most cases, you will not be able to kind of like renew your permesso di soggiorno. Then the Cassazione, you have it in mind that they are not kind of like needing your presence. The Cassazione will be the one to decide. And then even, for example, the Cassazione wish to give out documents, they will still refer that case back to tribunal. It is tribunal that will take the final decision based on that document, because the only thing the Cassazione will do is to review the case and say, okay, fine, I think this person have to kind of like obtain document. Then they will send it back to tribunal to review the case of this person that is a kind of like being online to have this kind of permit, which states asilo politico, that is international protection. So guys, that is the difference between Cassazione and Asilo Ritirata. For me, if they say, okay, choose Cassazione or Asilo Ritirata, I will take the one of Asilo Ritirata, because in that Asilo Ritirata, at least you have the guarantee that you will have this permesso di soggiorno of 6 months, and at the same time, they will call you for commission, you understand? Because that one of the Cassazione, they don't need your presence. They will be the one to decide and forward back to a tribunal to make the final decision. So if you come to see it, doing Cassazione is a long process. The best thing to do is to kind of like make this Asilo Ritirata to restart the case and see what would be the outcome. So guys, this is the difference between this Cassazione and that of Asilo Ritirata. If you like this video, please try to give the thumbs up so that we know you guys are appreciating how we are bringing you guys updates. So that is the update I have for you. If you have not subscribed to this platform, try to subscribe so that you can be getting my updates the next time again we'll be together. I remain your boy Prince TV. Ciao.
Olu, I settle my case.